Hey guys, welcome to Tracy's Rhythmic Life. I'm out here in the misting rain. Just decided to take a walk out here after doing some maintenance in the garden yesterday. After discovering that some of my Swiss chards were possibly beets. So I'm pretty sure that I won't be out here today working. I will take it indoors or inside. Doing a little bit of planting. Let me empty this reservoir here where my sweet peas are. And let me do the other one. Guess what, y'all? I see a sweet pea trying to come up. Nope, that's not a leaf. Let me turn my camera around right quick. All right, not this. This is a leaf here. But right there. Right there. That's a sweet pea trying to germinate. But here are beets or Swiss chard. Bok choy coming along. Let's see if I can see one in this one here. I think I see one. Let's see. Right. Let's see. I might have covered it up. I think I covered up. See one tried to peek through. All right, guys, we are going to take it inside today. All right, guys, I'm headed back inside and I'm going to do some spring planting, dropping some seeds. All right, guys, I will see you in a few. All right, guys, I have finally made it inside the house. So today I will be starting 3 herbs from seed, which are basil, lavender, and cilantro. And yes, it is January here in zone 8, and these are the perfect herbs to go ahead on and get a head start on. So let's jump into it. All right, guys, I have my seed starting mix here. I have my little aluminum container. Now these trays here, I ordered these off Amazon, and they do have a bottom tray that goes in the under those, but I did not get those this time. So what I'm gonna do is just place those in here in this aluminum container, because these will be started indoors. So I'm gonna go ahead on. I got my labels already done. So I'm gonna go ahead on and fill my trays up. And I kind of color coordinated with having the same herbs with each color, 1 for each color. And I'm gonna plant 2 like 2 containers of basil, 2 containers of lavender, and so forth. Now I'm using this organic seed starter mix here. And you can use whatever you have or whatever brand that you like, or you know, some make their own. And just from looking at this, this is cocoa core, perlite, and probably some other amendments that are already in here. It is already kind of pre-moist, and I can, because these here, the tray that belongs to the bottom of these are not deep enough, so if I water, you know, water could drip out of it. So that's why I have this aluminum container here that I will be setting these in, placing these in. And I just purchased these from Dollar Tree. All right, I have my labels already done. I'm just gonna do the pink with the basil, the yellow for cilantro, and the purple for lavender. All right, so I'm gonna start with my basil here. Now basil loves warm. So this is the perfect time to start these indoors. Basils usually germinate pretty quickly, as I have found out just doing a little research. All right, I'm just gonna sprinkle these around in this container. And I'm planting them kind of shallow, keeping the soil lightly moist, and you place them under a grow light. So I have the seed sprinkled, and I'm just gonna just lightly cover with some more soil here, and I'm just gonna lightly pat it down. All right, guys, so I have my basil already done. All right, friends, next is the lavender. Lavender takes patience. Yes, it is a slow grower, so starting these early really helps. Now the lavender, you got to make sure that it gets plenty of light. Now this is one of the herbs that you don't want to rush. After doing research on these will just take their own sweet little time germinating. Now I'm not going to sprinkle soil on top of these. What I'm going to do is just lightly just pat these in real good, because I want to make sure that these get plenty of light. All right, and that was my lavender. All right, and lastly, I am doing my cilantro. Now cilantro prefers cooler weather, which makes a good time in January to go ahead on and get a start before it's on 8, before the heat comes in. Now after doing my research on these, I went back and took some of the soil out, because these need to be planted a little deeper than the rest of them. All right, so okay, I got my cilantro. I placed 3 in each container here, and 3. Now these will be placed, the cilantro, because it germinates in cooler weather. So these will actually be, I may take these outside along with my other herbs that I've started, which was the rosemary and the thyme. So I'm placing some soil, some more starter mix on top of that, on top of these cilantro here. Now cilantro does germinate pretty quickly. So hopefully I will be able to enjoy some cilantro before the warm weather kicks in real good. But like I said, I may take the cilantro outside since the weather is still kind of cool, along with my other herbs. Now the lavender and the basil will be kept inside, and I will have those with my other succession planting of my collards and my cabbage. I have those inside, and I have them under a grow light. And I just planted those maybe two or 3 days ago, and the collards and which one of the other one is the purple kale has already started germinating. Yes, all of the collards and the purple kale have already started germinating. The cabbage is still nothing yet, but I'm pretty sure they will be coming. All right, friends, so these are the 3 herbs that I have started indoors. My herbs, which are the basil, cilantro, and the lavender. And I will be sharing with you updates as they grow, and we'll see how they do this season. So thanks for planting along with me, and I will see you in my next one.